What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Girl Progression Podcast. I am your girl, Sherelle. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you stay. And if you have been here before, girl, welcome back. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you are not familiar with the PGP podcast, we are a faith-based podcast all about personal growth and wellness for Black women. So, cousin, if that's you, pull up a seat, take your shoes off at the door, sit back, relax. I have an amazing episode for you this week with a special guest. Now, I'm just going to do a quick catch up and yap, y'all, to let y'all know what's been going on in my world before we get into it. Y'all, I just moved into my new apartment. I'm so grateful I am out of that old situation. I could not stand my last landlord, annoying.org, okay? On top of it, so I love my new place, and it's like more intimate. It's $50 less than I was already paying, so I'm gonna just take what I can get for now. I just got back from Chicago. I hosted my first wedding for my friend Tiffany and her now husband Daniel. Congratulations, y'all. This was like a Nigerian Southern wedding, so I got to throw the money for the first time. I love that. I'm gonna put that in my link in bio where you can really book me for weddings because at this point I'm doing the dang thing. Okay, so I'll wrap that up for my catch up and yap because I'm too excited to get into this episode with this new guest. Not only did I stumble upon this young lady on social media, I don't even follow her. I didn't follow her at the time. But it had to have been like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. And I stumbled upon a woman talking about she just bought land. She moved her RV on the land and F rent. And immediately I was like, huh? Sign me up, F rent? Yes, ma'am. Not only is she a wig maker, now a land owner, an RV owner. Y'all, give a virtual round of applause for Mila.
Hey guys. Hey. I'm Mila. Yep, and she said it. I bought some land. I said F that rent. And I moved into my RV. Just as simple. And as you can see in the back, I'm in my RV. I decorated to my
Yes.
likings. So thank you guys for
Yes.
having me on y'all's podcast. I appreciate it. And then
No, thank you for coming.
I need your name like formally so I don't mispronounce it either.
Sherelle. Most people call
Okay.
me Shay, but Sherelle. Sharrell. My producer thinks that's so corny that I say that, but it's Sherelle, y'all.
See,
Hey.
I might call you three different things. I might call you Shay, Rail. Like, we might mix it up. Okay, Rail? It might be
Listen,
Rail.
cousin, at this point, we might as well. It's all good. My family actually calls me Shay, and my nieces, they call me Auntie Rel. So it's all good.
Mm. Yes. See, I be calling
Yes.
people all different type of names. I think I'm Dr. Seuss. I get the name and matching with you.
Y'all, so because I just stumbled upon your page, right? I
Mhm.
just want to get to know you a little bit more. May my audience get to know you a little bit more.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about your upbringing and your background. Where are you from and what's your upbringing like?
Okay, so I'm born and raised in Akron, Ohio, where I still am now. My upbringing, I was raised mostly by my mom. I did have my dad in my life too, but my mom, she definitely was a hustler, so I kind of just watched her. Like, she's very passionate, very she's just a hardworking, loving woman. So I kind of watched her, and like that kind of installed it in me to be a hustler too. And then my dad, he definitely a hustler, traveler. So I'm kind of like split between them two. Um, what can I say? I went to college
Do
for
you
a
have any
little bit.
siblings?
I do got siblings. I got two sisters. Okay, we can't forget about my dad's kids. So I got two sisters on my mom's side, and then I got two brothers and two sisters on my dad's side. So
Okay.
I grew up with my two sisters on my mom's side. So mostly with my mom's kids. What else can I say about my upbringing? I really wasn't into sports all like that. Even though I played, my mom forced me to. She's like, "You want to go to the games? you gonna play the sport. So
Mhm.
I played basketball, volleyball. I did everything just
Okay.
to keep going to the football games. I ran cross country, girl. I've been a little thick all my life, so I shouldn't have been running no cross country. So um
I used to run track, so I get it.
girl, I can't. I ran out of breath. Ain't nobody tell me. I thought it was just like another version of track. Nobody told me like we was gonna continuously keep running. I ran right home after that
Like
first
Forrest
day of
Gump.
practice. Yes, I'm out of here. I'm about to go. um,
You was just mentioning that you went to college.
yes, I went to the University of Toledo for like a semester. So I was
Mhm.
very good in school. I just don't like school. Like always, I graduated with straight A's, 4.0 honors
Period.
classes. By the time I got to college, I kind of was like, I'm here to have fun. Like I really don't care about school. And then
Yeah.
I ended up having a baby in college, so I ended up having to come back home. And then that's kind of like where it started. My kids, like my motivation. So it's kind of like, oh, we gotta work, we gotta hustle, make some money, take care of these kids. So that's pretty much
Mhm.
that. And then I say about 25, I had like this like realization of like life. Like, okay, you
Mm.
need to put in the work and become who you actually need to become. So I
Mm.
kind of was like a party girl, just out having fun with my friends, not really taking life serious, just job hopping. I'd have been I done worked for Delta, Spirit, Walgreens. I done did a lot of jobs. I used to braid hair, I had a boutique inside of an RV too. So this not even my first RV that I purchased.
What?
No, this like my fourth RV.
There's so many
So
things we could talk about on there because okay, I wanted to ask you, what's it like growing up with hustler parents? What does that do to a kid?
it's kind of like it make you want to if you seeing them work hard to try to get out of like certain situations, it's like make you want to work
Mhm.
hard too, so you never be in them really situations. Like my mom, like she was on Section 8 majority of us coming up, so it's kind of like just watching her, just that system try to keep you in a box of like
For
you can
sure.
only make this much. So it's kind of like I was on Section 8 as well. It's kind of like anybody keep me in the box and coming to keep checking my house. Like I'm just gonna make me some money and I ain't gotta use y'all's voucher or none of that no more.
Mhm.
So that's definitely I appreciate the hustle and seeing it from the ground up.
Yeah. You mentioned having your kids. How many children do you have?
I have two children. I have a son and I have a daughter.
Okay, so out of college, you have
Yep.
hustling parents, and you said you
Yes.
don't work everywhere. Spirit, I'm not gonna judge Spirit, okay? Because Spirit, me and Spirit got a beef. But you've worked everywhere. So being a first
Yes.
time mom, what does that do to you at this point, trying to figure life out in your 20s?
I think it just make you just it's like playtime is kind of like over. Even though I've really
Mm-hmm.
had a good village that allowed me to be like, you still young. You can still have your fun and we'll help you with your kids, but more me mentally it's like, I always know I gotta have a place where we can sleep. I'm gotta make sure we got food. I gotta make sure, they were
Mm-hmm.
taken to our point. It's just a responsibility. So it kind of just make you grow up a little bit faster. And I appreciate it because if I didn't have that to like fall back on, I'd probably be just doing who knows what. I don't know.
God always has
So-
a reason and a purpose to doing things. My little sister, she just had a baby. Now I'm a godmom.
Okay.
And even though she has like the support of us in the village, she just moved to Dallas
Mhm.
and she's lived in Miami her whole life. And even though she has that support, I'm like, but you got a big responsibility. You got to make sure at the end of the day, regardless if we're around and you have your village,
Yeah.
the baby has to eat, you have to work, you have to keep going. And someday she just feels so overwhelmed, respectfully.
Mhm.
It's a natural thing. I don't have any kids yet, but I couldn't imagine at that time. So my hat's be going off to mamas because y'all be having every day, every weekend, babies crying. You got to make sure they eating. You got to make sure clothes on their back. Who knows the support of the father? Like at the end of the day, that's your
Exactly.
baby. So,
Mhm.
I always say like, I'm always curious to know what would you say to encourage someone like my sister in this case
It's
with
more
her
of like
situation.
really accept the help that's given to
Mm,
you, because this wasn't meant for one person. So this is like a village. Like, don't feel the mom guilt to take over and make it feel like you're responsible fully. But please allow other family, other friends, other people to come in and assist you. You know, allow people to come in and like help you teach their children different things and different, it's a village work. So that's really more. Just don't feel overwhelmed. If you need help, if you need a couple of days off, you better ask somebody, because I don't feel like women should be forced with their kids every day just because it's your children. It's like
right.
sometimes you need a mental break someday just to just take it in and think and figure out your next plan. So my advice is take the help and don't let the mom guilt overwhelm you, and
No,
just
for sure. That's
relax.
great advice. Because
Yes.
she always says, I'm an Aquarius. I have a hard time asking for help. And I'm like, girl, closed mouth don't get fed. So thank you for that. I'm going to make sure I personally
Mhm.
replay this for her. Okay.
Yes. What's this
Oh my
name?
goodness.
You're gonna tell her specifically.
Yeah. Ayana, Nana.
Nah, nah. Let
Yes.
somebody get that baby, baby. Let somebody get
Okay.
that baby.
Yes.
But
You know what I do want to get into is this land. And before we start talking about the land, I had to do an icebreaker with you.
okay.
So let me ask you, if I came over to your RV right now, what would be the first thing you offer me? Water, tea, or Wi Fi password?
Mm, Probably the password first.
I need
Everybody
to
wants
stay
the
in connection.
password before they
Everybody
even
want
think about, I mean, what is it? We share it. Because I just know I had one of my friends come on the other day before water, before a snack, before even talking. What's the password? So that's a
facts.
good one.
So, when I've stumbled upon your page, and
Mhm.
again, I have no idea like how I came in the algorithm or whatever, but my dream is to have 50 acres of land. Anybody who knows me knows I've always talked about this. You can scroll my Instagram page where I have like little pictures of land. Now I've come to the point where I talk to God. I'm like, God, I'll take 3 acres. If you just give me 3 acres, I could do a little sun with the 3 acres. So when I saw your page, it just encouraged me so much. What
Yes.
what clicked about getting land and saying F the rent?
More of I'm pouring my money into somebody else's pocket. It's like I'm in this circle and I'm just running around. And it's like you just gonna keep getting an apartment, and it's like when it's gonna stop. It's like at some point you want to fall out the circle and sacrifice just to get in a better position. It's like, is it worth, everybody seeing you live in a nice 2-bedroom townhome with a jacuzzi tub? Or it's like, do you sacrifice for a second and live smaller, live different just to get your ultimate goal where you really gonna be at peace and freedom. So it's just sacrificing. So that's
Mila,
what
so what
really
was that
clicked in my
sacrifice
mind.
like for you? What does sacrifice look? Because I know you're a wig maker, right?
Yeah.
Is my wig okay, by
No,
the
girl, you
way?
look
I
good over there. You look good. Your teeth white, just shining. Okay, you look good.
thank you, thank you. I was like, I gotta come correct if I want me talking to the
Girl,
wig boss,
yes.
okay? So thank you. But
You
people
welcome.
like underestimate the power of sacrifice. What does a sacrifice look like? What does starting and sacrificing look like to be able to own land first and foremost?
The first thing is you're gonna have to sit down like for a second. It's gonna be a lot of no's you're gonna have to say. It's gonna be a lot of days you can't go and experience this. So I feel like, I sacrificed my time I gave to others. So it's like even like shut my phone off for like a week. And like me, I really need to like focus. So I might, not talk to nobody for like a week just to like think and just see what I'm gonna do next and stuff like that. So that's more of my like sacrifice. I kind of gave up like my time and going to parties and buying certain stuff just so I can, save the money and be focused on that, and like mentally as well. It's like let's just focus on, you know, content creation, social media, like, not go out and kick it like just every once in a while.
But did God speak to you? Was it something where you were like, yes, you don't want to be in this cycle, but did God speak to you and confirm like you need to do this?
Yeah, and it's so crazy that you say that because God, He do talk to me, and it was like,
Mm,
this is bigger than just you. This is like, I
yes.
need you to show other women that they can do this too, because I don't want our black women to be lost. It's like that's exactly what He
Yes.
said, and it's more like just show them like they don't need a man to do this. Show them that they don't need. The system to do this. They don't need Section 8. They don't need none of that. Just show them that it's other ways out here besides the way that you've been taught. So that was kind of like
Mhm.
my thing. It's like, not sacrificing for myself, but just to show other people as well. Like, it's get out the race. Like, I'm trying to help you.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
that's
you
really
made it
much
affordable. I saw on your page you put what, $9 cheap starter kit to be able to know how to do this.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's crazy too. And that's just like random. And I'm gonna just give everybody just my favorite secret tool is like Chat
Mhm.
GPT. It's like that first post I
Love it.
knew was gonna go viral because I was watching RV videos and I was like, there's no black girls like me. Like I'm literally like searching and God was like, there's no more you can see. Like only way you can actually it's like you're gonna have to go do it to know more. It's like you gotta put yourself
Mm.
in it. So more of the fact is like, hold on, I done lost my whole train of thought.
No, you're good.
but
You're good. Because there is no black girls like you. Like when I think about owning land, I'm like, I don't see a lot of black girls who are owning land, showing up, doing all the things. And from what I see on your social media, you're
yeah,
like, I there was one thing that you posted, like you were trying to fix, I don't know, like a plumbing or some type of pipe or
yeah.
replenish it. And you was like, you had the manual out and you were like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I
And
thought
my
that was so
daughter just
real and
caught that.
authentic.
Yeah. And my daughter just caught that. I just looking through my videos, like having her record. And I was like, this is serious because I don't know what I'm doing. We're just going to try to put this together and we're going to figure it out. Like, all I can do is do it. If I fail, just
Yeah.
call somebody at this point.
Speaking
But
of your daughter had said something, and I had screenshotted because I thought it was hilarious. So when I was on your live, she said something, and people were like making a song out of it. Can you remind me? Do you remember what she said?
girl, I wish she was here, like rent free, and I ain't got a bill on me. I'm rent free, and I ain't got a
Yeah,
bill
she
on
said
me.
something like that, and we was all in the chat with fire emojis, like yeah, rent free. I ain't got a bill on me, like hilarious.
Yes.
You got to tell me what's it like sitting down with your kids and saying, "Listen, I'm about to buy this land. We about to move in an RV. Are y'all on board or not?" What was that conversation like?
It took a couple months.
Mm.
This been being talked about for years, but it's really my daughter. I gotta really slide it in on. It's like I was like, "How you feel about?" First, it was like negotiating with her. Like she's like, "Okay, I do this. You got to give me a dog, and I got to get all the Lululemon sets. If we gonna be saving," I said, "We saving money, not we ain't doing this to buy Lululemon sets." But she just she didn't. It just was like it's just new to them. It's like
Mm-hmm.
what? Like they see me buy the RVs, they didn't see the messed up ones, this nicer one. So she like I don't know about that. But then once she's seeing it, it's like okay, this is cool. It's like selling them on the idea. Like okay, we're gonna be able to travel. It's really selling them on the idea for real. But now
What do you
she
think
like
the
down with it.
No, sorry. I was gonna ask you, what do you think is the biggest misconception? Because when I think of RVs, right, there's so many like
Hmm.
RV homes in Miami and Florida when
Yeah.
you're traveling. You get to see, you think, no shade to anybody. Like you think, the people, the Hicks or whatever you call them, the Hicks, the sticks, I don't know, like white folks who just be there and they're old and they arguing, missing teeth, all the things. Like, but people don't realize RVs be looking nice. And
Because the white people, they saving money. So it's like they
yes.
got a chance to buy them nicer ones. But it
Mm-hmm.
is, and I think that's what's stopping everybody is like, no, it's trailer trash. But even me going to look at some, like some is a little, like this a little sketchy. But then it's some, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's like whatever you make it, people got to know that. It's like, people just really got to erase the norm out their head and like, okay,
For
this
sure.
is like, like you only need a place to sleep at night.
For
Like all that
sure.
space for nothing. You go outside.
Mm-hmm. Go
So
outside. Period. Go touch
get out
grass,
the
okay?
house, go rub your toes through the sand or something.
Yes. And we're
Yes.
literally looking that y'all, this is not green screen. We're looking
No.
at inside of her RV right now and it is nice. You
Yes. You know,
I
and
love
it came
that.
like this, y'all. I didn't even have to do this work. It came, the cabinets came this color, that little design behind the TV that was already there. I bought this couch off Amazon. It's a sectional, to mind y'all.
Yeah.
And yeah, pretty much I just really just I hung the curtains up. The curtain rods was the same. One no none of them old ones in here. It's like it was already done and I got it for I talked it down to $5,000. So I'm really well, and the TV came with it. Two
What?
TVs. Yeah, I said the TV come with it. He said, "Yep, I don't need it. I take it." Hmm.
You see how you talked them down too? You was negotiating in there.
Yes, I definitely do. I'll be like, wanna. I was trying to. I'm always trying to get something free or a little
Okay.
lower than what I want.
But you have to go to like, because I know you went to the auction to be able to get this done. And I think people,
Yeah.
once again, because I was working on wholesale real estate during the pandemic, right? And
Hmm.
that was my biggest thing. I'm like, oh my God, I want to be able to wholesale a home, make some racks, people make it look so glamorous and easy and things like that. Did you have any background for real estate? Did someone show you?
Yes, I always kind of try to dibble and dabble in it. Like my first experience was like wholesaling with like a friend as well. But it was
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't have all the money because it was like they wanted us to put like earnest money up to hold it, if I'm saying that right. So we just didn't have the money then. We just knew what to do. And we was getting deals and
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what to do with the deals. So we kind of like gave up on that. But then I did Airbnb as well. That was like my first tippy toe into real estate. And then I had a boyfriend as well that was into real estate and remodeling homes and stuff like that. So that kind
Mm.
of gave me a little bit of experience on how to do some of the work myself too, and how I even get out here and do the stuff because I'll be helping.
Yeah. So I'm curious on like what advice would you give to women who have struggles with saving money for big purchases like this?
See, but the truth is, I'm not really a saver. It's like I'm saving increments. It's like I
Okay.
gotta have a goal to save for. If I have no goal, I'm not really saving. So it was like, okay, I know I
Mhm.
want to buy land. I know how much it is. It's like my mind get to working. It's like, okay, you need to make this much to get this started. It's like the
Mhm.
hustle of like I got to get that money to get that started. So it's like I just I'm gonna say that is saving. I did save for like about a couple months to kind of get the money, and then I was like, okay, I got this much. Let me see. I'm starting to see things I can buy, and I'd be thirsty. Like once I see something, I'm like, okay, I like it. Like let's buy it, or I'm gonna spend the money somewhere else. So let's hurry up, buy this, buy this.
Yes.
Let's get this started. So I kind of save my money in assets, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes. And I feel like you can apply that to everything, right? Because I'm moving into this next phase into this podcast where I'm going to start doing in-person guests. And if you're not familiar, for someone first time watching the podcast, God called me to build a community with women where I was scared, shocked. I was so surprised. Like, you want me to do what? Because a little quick background, me and my mom don't have the strongest relationship.
Okay.
Her and my dad had four kids, me included, four total, by the
Mm.
age of 17. So my mom had my first brother, got pregnant at 12, had him at 13. My second brother at
Oh.
14, me at 15, and my youngest brother at like 16 and a half. So my mom is still a child, had popped out four kids by the age of 17. So my dad was
Mhm.
a dope boy at the time, and we leaned on his side of the family to raise us. So when God called me in 2012 to build a community with women, at the time I was in Dubai. I was on
Okay.
a trip with my then boyfriend. I probably had
Mm.
$100 in my account. I was,
Mm.
bartending and waitressing on South Beach.
Mm.
And I'm like, you want me to do what? Because it didn't make sense. Because again, my mom, even though she was around, she didn't know how to be a mom. I love her to death,
Mm.
but she just didn't know. So
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm building this community with women, and thank God he sends like different people, different women in my life to be able to guide me on how to be a woman, entering womanhood and things like that. So now that I'm moving into this next phase, I have to be able to save. I'm going to start doing in person guests. And when you talk about not really saving, but you had goals, that's where I'm at
Yes.
right now with the podcast. Like, I'm not the biggest saver. I don't know how to
Yeah.
like save, but if I have a goal and I can write it down, then I can see it more clearly, you know?
Exactly.
So I get
Save
that
it
from you.
freely. I will spend it.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. I'm the same way. I trust me, girl. Lord have mercy. I'm the same way.
On
Okay.
accident. You can get your hair done, nails done a little bit too much because you think you
Mhm.
got it. So,
Mhm. Did you have anybody who came along and was just like, "You can't do that." Why would
oh,
you do that?
everybody, it's like they was like, "What are you like? What are you about to do?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It just came a time like they thought like I was losing my mind and was trying to like
Mm.
talk to me and was like, "Is you like okay? Like why are you like what's going on that you want to do this?" And I'm like, "I'm perfectly fine. Like y'all see, I'm spending money. Ain't like I'm homeless. I'm not broke. It's like I
Mhm.
want to do this. Like I've been telling y'all this for years. Like I'm not playing."
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm moving in my RV. So it's just like they thought it was crazy, but now it's like I'm glad I get to see them see me and they like
Mhm.
believe it in it. And it's more like the other day, I could be honest, and I was just like, it was cold in here and my furnace is messed up. So I was like, Mom, like it's getting so cold. Like I don't think I could do this. Like I think I'm dripping out. Like I don't think I could do it. She was like, No, relax. Like you're saving money. Just get it fixed. It's like just call the man over there. He'll fix it. And
Mhm.
then it's like, okay, like just relax. Like God put you on this journey. It's not gonna be easy. It's just get everything fixed and don't trip out. Just don't go backwards because that ain't where you wanna go. So
Yes, and you see how they had to become a believer. Like you had to actually get through it in order for them
yes.
to see it, and then now they end up encouraging you.
Yep, I was surprised because they was like,
Shout out to
hey.
your mama.
Because at first she was like, "You don't gotta live in there. Like you can move in with me if you need to." Which she really wanted
Yeah.
us all to live together on the land, so that's kind of the goal. But
Mhm.
she just was like, just get through it. Just get through it. Get some blankets. It'll warm up. Bundle up in there till then.
Oh my God, that is my biggest goal. That's why I was like, y'all got to see the vision. I tell this to my family all the time because my family comes
Yes.
from real estate background, from
Mhm.
architecture to commercial properties. And I'm like, y'all got to see the big vision. Y'all so focused on Miami, 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 or living on your own, where if we just all put it together, then we can really live off the land. You get an acre, you get an acre, you get an acre. We can be on our dirt bikes riding to each other's front doors. Like, you got to make it make sense. But kudos to you for actually doing it. And now they can see the vision, you know? Because
Yes.
can't nobody kick you off your land.
Nope. This yours. Ain't nothing you could do. This is yours forever. Even if like my sister right now, like she has to lose her home or something like that. You could get your RV girl. You better pull up over here, connect where I'm connected. It's like we cool. It's like nobody have to
Yeah,
be. Too bad.
right.
So it's definitely an investment for sure.
For sure. So I'm
Yes.
curious to know, like, now that you have this land, is there a community out there that you're around and you're surrounding yourself with where you can be able to learn and grow with? Or are you going to be creating that community?
I'm probably gonna be the creator because it's really I done
Mm,
searched. It's like not even like no tiny home communities, like those up and coming newer ones in
mm,
like California or something. But nope, it's probably people just gonna probably watch me and see me do it, especially as like as a black girl, because it's a lot of Caucasian women and different culture people just doing it and they're a
yep.
community, but it's no like black girls like and I'm gonna say girls that were weaves. Usually you see the like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say that. It's like, more of the country black girls with the locks and stuff. Like, that's normal to see in the RVs, but you don't really see a girl with the bust down wig popping out the RV.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, oh, wait, sis, you in there too? Like, let me get comfortable. Let me, this might work. So it's like that's
With
what I
the
wanted to
buzz
see.
down.
Yes, it's like I was trying to, I
I
just
love it.
yes, yes. So it's
So,
definitely I might be the community that might get it started.
well, please, I would love to join your community. I just know
Mm,
God's going to give it to me one day. Like, I just have to stay patient, stay the course, you know? But I'm
yes.
curious, now that I have you here, what's three of the biggest tips of owning an RV that you can give us?
Definitely get you a RV tech friend. You're gonna need them nearby. Um, Second tip is what can I say? What's like my three biggest things? Definitely the RV tech. That's my guy. Um, keep propane nearby. I don't feel like that's not a big tip. I'm trying to think of some real good ones.
Take your time because now that, because you've had this RV for how long now?
I had to like living in it. I want to say a solid 2 months.
Wow.
So like fully like when that video go viral in July. So I stayed in a few weeks, like from the campgrounds to the land. Yeah, about 2 months I'd have been sleeping in here every day, taking a shower, just doing my normal. So yeah. I just say
Keep you,
save I okay, yep. Keep your RV tech. Make sure you
okay,
just start saving some money. Just start keeping money to the side. Don't think you rich yet, okay? Just because you got
okay.
money. Keep some money to the side because things might pop
Hmm.
up. Um, and keep security, I say. Make sure you have security around. You might need dogs and stuff. Cause I learned I be having rodents knocking at the door.
Mm.
I think raccoons, like my first night, I thought they were trying to get in. I heard them getting in before. But I hear them like scratching at the door like they wanted like a dog or something. So,
Oh,
and you
heck
know,
nah.
yeah, and you know what? Now that I think about it, my mom like stayed not too far from me. So she her dog be just roaming the neighborhood. It could be your dog coming, probably smell me over here. So I don't know. I don't know who's at the door knocking in the middle of the night. Somebody scratching to get in. So I just keep
Mila,
security.
you part-time comedian, I swear to God.
I'm sorry, y'all. Nobody know I'm funny
Don't
and on
be. I
accident.
love it.
So yeah, those
Okay.
my three things. RV
Y'all, keep
tech.
y'all a dog for real. Tech. Okay, RV tech.
Yes, security, RV Tech, make sure you just keep some funds on hand for sure. Make sure you
Yep.
is saving something a little bit. And then
Emergency fund.
security, make sure everything's
Hmm.
secure. Like make sure you ring cameras, special locks on the door. Just that make you
Yes,
feel a little bit more better in here. Cause I think that's what a lot of
for
people are scared
sure.
of. I think that's what people like, are you feeling safe in there? Like
Yeah.
somebody kick your door down in your house just as well as RV. So
Yeah.
I feel okay.
Do you find like a RV location? Like, how does that work? Did you have to find an RV location or like land in order to be there where you're at now? Or it doesn't matter?
Um, Not really. So this particular land right here is more residential. So it's
Okay.
not zoned for RVs. But the thing you could do is temporarily like stay in an RV while you're working on building up your land. So that's kind of like,
Mm,
my thing I'm voicing to the city. It's like I'm just temporarily staying. It's like more of like I travel in and out, which is like I can pick up and go come to Florida for the,
you
6 months of the
could.
winter and then come back. So it's like I'm not fully connected here. So you got options. If you don't have land, you can always use RV parks. It's people on Facebook Marketplace that rent out lots that is and it only be like two, $300, $400. I seen one a couple months ago that was 400. I was like, I would have got that one. Like while I worked on my land,
Yeah.
I was like, I would have got that. But it's different options. And then if you got family with a big lot on the side, ask them, can you rent out? They wouldn't probably mind taking a couple $100 a
Hmm.
month just for you living on the side. Put up a little
For
fence in
sure.
between and mind your business over there. Don't be
Heavy on
ghetto.
the mind your business.
Yes. That's what my neighbors love about me. They was like, they support me because they seeing me now on social media and stuff. And they was like, we just like that you mind your business. Ain't nothing ghetto going
Yes.
on. Ain't no baby daddies pulling up. So they just love it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Can I ask, like, how big is the land?
See, me, I don't got exact numbers. I want to give you a little
Mhm.
under half an acre. So I
Such a
think I got
blessing, girl.
two quarter lots.
That's such a blessing. Did you get to
Yes.
negotiate it? Was it an auction? Like, did you go to an
It
auction
was
to
an
get the land?
auction. So yeah, it's an auction.
Let's
So
talk
it's kind
about
of pretty
that.
much it's a tax auction. So really I'm getting land off of people not paying their taxes. So after a while, like years has passed, because really nobody thinks about land because they're not like, well, what I'm gonna do with it. So land is just sitting there. So you can even go to the city like, hey, I see this abandoned piece of land. How much is it? How much would you sell it to me for? And y'all can negotiate with the land bank of the city, and you could get it for
Mm.
cheap. Especially if you have a house and some empty land next door, you might as well claim that as yours, especially if ain't nobody right there. Just take you an extra piece
Mm.
now. So it's definitely getting the land was at the auction, but the number kind of stayed where it started at. Like there was nobody really bidding on it. It's like I knew I was gonna get it. It's for the 4,000. They said it, and nobody else bidded on it. And a lot of pieces go like that.
Did
Like
you say
sometimes I
44,000?
about 4,200. My my yeah, about four
4,000, less than $5,000.
yeah, $4,237. I want to say that's the exact amount I paid for it. So for
That is
sure.
incredible. That's like,
Yes.
to be honest, some people paying that in 1 month rent or a mortgage. And the fact that you can pick up and go. Okay, so talk a little bit more about the benefits of having the RV. Because
So
people
the
talk about
big
the misconception. Let's talk about the benefits of having an RV.
Okay. So the main benefit is I'm saving a lot of that money from rent and bills. Cause mind you, I just knocked out gas, electric, water, and rent itself. And any rent insurance, any other bills you pay on top of the rent, any other service fees that your apartment buildings charge you.
Mm,
So that took out a lot. So that's one benefit. And then it's like I'm investing into myself. Cause mind you, I'm not just blowing money. It's like whatever I get fixed on this is mine. So it's a
yeah.
great feeling of having like, okay, this is mine. The benefit is like a peace of mind too. Cause it's like I felt like before my mind's like stressed out about, okay, I need to have this amount of money by the first, and I got to the thirds. Like I gotta meet Peter with Paul, and we gotta put this together. So it's just like I felt
Mm-hmm.
like that was like the biggest monkey off my back is to
Oof.
like, okay, that rent is gone. So it's just like focus. Now I can be like creative and focus on my goals. So
Yes.
the sacrifice ain't too bad. It's like, okay, I had to dump my own poop, but then eventually I found out a system. Like, I got a company to come out here and dump it for me every 2 weeks now. So,
Yes.
water, thankfully, I get from my neighbor because they sweet. So I don't really have to fill that up. Probably like probably once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how much I'm in the RV.
Oh, so
Um,
it's like a water tank or something that you have to handle on your own?
yep, it's like I want to say it's a 100-gallon water tank right underneath the RV that runs the
Mm.
shower water and the sinks water. So I can take a week work a shower, but I am a traveling like hairstylist too. So I probably be going every 2 weeks out the month, and I go. So that kind of saves me on the water and stuff like that too.
Do you
Um,
travel in the RV to
no,
do
not
hair and
yet.
everything, or is it?
No, 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 no,
Mhm.
no. My hair shop is in a tiny shed that was converted into like a hair shop. So that's on a different piece of land I rent from another friend that got a breakfast box. So we're on the like a highway. So I'm gonna still rent from them because they got good foot traffic right there. We like right on
Mila a
77.
hustler, y'all, for real, through and through.
Yes,
Woo!
yes, yes. That was my first thing that made me be like, I can run this RV because I've been doing that tiny shit like off grid, like pumping my own water, setting up my own generator. Like before that, I did not know how to work a generator at all. So shout out to the men over there in that lot because without y'all, baby, we wouldn't be here because they taught me a lot. And like my brothers, I tell them all the time, I love y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Golly, I'm curious, like, do you see how God has connected the dots for you from where you're at right now to where you used to be? And if so, like, give me an example of what that was.
Like God put people in my life that's, you know, to help me. It's for me to see like if it's help or it's hurting me. So the
Yes.
majority of the time, it's like helpful and it's like literally like I'm like God is like real Pacific with me. It's like one time
Mhm.
I'm gonna give y'all a story. Just I was needed to change the plates in the back of my car. And I was like, oh my God, I don't got no screwdriver. Like these places old. I need to put my new plates on here. I was like, God, just send me a man with a screwdriver over here. I'm at the car wash. Some man randomly comes over with a screwdriver and starts unscrewing my plates. And I said, if this ain't magic, I don't know what it is because this is
Mm.
crazy. So
Mm.
God is literally, I got so much faith in God. Like I can close my eyes.
Yes.
So I just really trusted him. And I think that's why he like kind of leading the way. Cause it's like, thanks for allowing me to show you what I can do.
Ooh, God is so in the
So
details, and I feel so led to ask this for
yes.
people who don't believe in God. You know, I don't know. People always talk about God, God, this, God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. People can believe in whatever they want. But what I'm telling you is when people don't believe in God, what would you say to someone who's not a believer and how God has literally like transformed your life?
I would say to people that's not a believer, like I relate with y'all because I feel like if you're on the outside of it, it's hard to believe in something you can't see, feel, and
Mhm.
touch. But
Mhm.
is a God because we wouldn't be here. So you have to like sit back and I asked God like in my like times where it was hard, like please just, show me that you real. And that screwdriver
Mm.
story, that was like part of it. It was just like, what? And it's just like my own taking in. It's like, okay, things I'm asking for, like, and I'm praying for is coming true. Just everything. It's just like, God, you can't be fake. It's like somebody's answering these. And I know
Yes.
exactly who it is. So it's just like people that don't believe, just give it time and just ask to be shown. And he don't be scared when he show you. So
Yeah. Oh, that's so true.
yeah.
And that is so good. Don't be scared because once you start talking and asking, and God is always in the details, very specific, very down to the incy bincy screwdriver details. Oh,
Yes.
I love that you said that. Thank you for that.
Uh,
We're gonna close up soon, but I have to ask you, what does pretty girl progression mean to you or sound like to you or feel like to
um
you?
Pretty Girl Progression seems like a self love like journey on like just elevating on yourself and becoming the most beautiful, spirit that you can be. So that's what that sounds like to me.
Yes. Mila,
Yes.
thank you so much for
You're
joining
welcome.
us. Where can the people find you, support you, and all the good things? We're also going to put it in the description below, y'all.
Okay. So if everybody wants to follow me, you love me, love content like this, definitely can follow me at I am Mila Jayor. It's gonna be two M's in there. Jayor spelled like Dior. And then also if you also interested in wigs, half wigs, bundles, you can always shop my website at the-wigbar.com. So I appreciate all you guys, for listening. I appreciate you guys for having me on here. You guys are
Yes.
great. I love your cousin. Shay Shay, I'd love to talk to you again.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, I'm gonna put everything about Mila's description below. Again, like I said, I stumbled upon your page and you did not disappoint. Your energy is beautiful. And before I even got on the podcast, I was praying, like, I pray that what you do with this land just go forth tenfold. God always has a plan. And I'm just grateful that I could even have you on here to have this conversation. And y'all, if you want to follow the podcast, we're on all streaming platforms from Amazon to Spotify, you name it. Just type in Pretty Girl Progression. You can always go to www.prettygirlprogression.com for any resources and tools that you may need. And as always, Queen, love yourself.